My name is Lester Blackett, Director of the Nevis Disaster Management Department. We're here in the process of providing information to you with respect to Tropical Storm Maria, which would be impacting us tonight and tomorrow. First of all, we provide you with the local weather forecast, the pertinent section with respect to the storm, the weather forecast provided by the Met Office from St. Kitts, and is valid for the next 24 hours. Winds north to northeast tonight, then becoming variable tomorrow. Speeds will range between 25 and 45 knots, with gusts peaking over 60 knots at times in heavy showers. In terms of miles per hour, that would be in the region of 50 to 60 miles per hour. Very rough and hazardous with swells, that's the seas, between 2.8 to 4.6 meters or 9 to 15 feet. Mariners should stay in port and seek safe anchorage, and seabathers should stay away from the beach. The weather forecast for St. Kitts and Nevis: Tropical Storm Maria is expected to cause unsettled weather conditions across the northeastern Caribbean later tonight and on Saturday. Residents of St. Kitts and Nevis should be prepared. Tonight, skies will be cloudy to overcast with numerous showers and thunderstorms. Tomorrow, expect overcast conditions with numerous showers and thunderstorms. Showers are expected to be frequently heavy, and the potential for flooding would increase considerably in low-lying and flood-prone areas. We now provide you with the latest advisory from the Hurricane Center, and that is Tropical Storm Advisory number 13. Rain bands from Maria are already across the Lesser Antilles. And we'll give you the discussion and the summary. At 5 p.m., the center of Tropical Storm Maria was located near latitude 14.8 north, longitude 58.6 west. Maria is moving towards the northwest near 16 miles per hour. And this motion is expected to continue during the next day or so. On the forecast track, the center of Maria will move over the Leeward Islands tonight and Saturday and be near the Virgin Islands by Saturday night. Maximum sustained winds are near 45 miles per hour or 75 kilometers per hour with higher gusts. Gradual strengthening is forecast during the next 48 hours. Tropical storm force winds extend outwards up to 175 miles or 280 kilometers, mainly to the northeast of the center. The estimated minimum central pressure is 1004 millibars or 29.65 inches. There is currently a tropical storm warning in effect for Guadeloupe, St. Martin, Saba, St. Eustatius, Antigua, Anguilla, Barbuda, Montserrat, Nevis, St. Kitts, British Virgin Islands, Dominica, St. Bartholomew, St. Martin, Martinique, U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, including Vieques and Calibra. Other islands in the Lesser Antilles are asked to take note. In terms of hazards affecting land, wind, tropical storm conditions are expected to reach the Lesser Antilles this evening, then spread northwestward over the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico on Saturday and Saturday night. In terms of rainfall, Maria is expected to produce total rain accumulations of 4 to 8 inches, with isolated maximum amounts of 10 inches over the central to northern Lesser Antilles, the Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico. Storm surge. Storm surge will raise water levels by as much as 1 to 2 feet above normal tide along the immediate coast within the warning area. Near the coast, the surge will be accompanied by large and dangerous waves. We would now provide you with some information in terms of the location as of 5 o'clock, and that is the Maria location as of 5 o'clock, and you could see it here. The blue is giving you the idea where the storm force winds are. And what we'll do is we'll activate it and move it up along so that it comes up to St. Kitts and Nevis, and we'll magnify this so it's easier for you to see at home. So this is the magnified storm here, and what we'll do is we'll carried forward, and as you can see, it approaches Guadeloupe, which is right here, and then approaches Montserrat, Nevis, and based on the information that we have, it should be adjacent to Nevis in the region of 12 noon on Saturday. And moving on to St. Kitts, approximately adjacent to St. Kitts at 12 p.m. on Saturday, and then continuing on to Sable and the Virgin Islands. So that is the expected track of the hurricane, and we'll go through that again in a continuous motion, approaching Guadeloupe, Montserrat, Nevis, St. Kitts, St. Eustatius, Sable, St. John's, and the British Virgin Islands. We'll also provide you with the information which shows you a time lapse of the storm. And this track here is the track for Hurricane Katia, which is approximately parallel to the storm Maria. So as you can see here, it became a tropical depression some hours ago, and it's now a tropical storm. And the tropical storm will be approaching Guadeloupe, Montserrat, St. Kitts Nevis, the British Virgin Islands, and the US Virgin Islands. So this is a loop of the image of this storm over a period of about 4 or 5 hours. And you can see the storm is moving in the general direction of St. Kitts and Nevis. So therefore, persons are asked to pay close attention to the information provided on television, on radio, on the internet. And we'd like to recommend persons go to the Nevis Disaster Management Department website at www.nevisdm, DM as in disaster management.com. That's www.nevisdm.com. Given that the storm will be passing during the evening, we want to appeal to persons to take all necessary precautions with respect to storm force winds, which could go up to as high as indicated in the region of 60 miles an hour, and you may even have higher gusts. If you have not done so yet, take a look around your yards and make sure that all of the loose objects are secured. And if you so wish, you may board up your house. That's a decision to be made by each house owner. We're also asking you to stay off the roads when the winds and rains begin, and especially tomorrow. It's expected that the storm force winds will be continuing into late in the afternoon and early evening. So we're asking the general public to stay off the roads and do not go on the road unless you have to, if you're emergency personnel or if you're essential personnel in some department or ministry. Well, thank you very much for listening, and we will try to provide you with some information tomorrow based on updates at 5 and 8 o'clock.